In this video, I'm going to tell you my secret tool to manifesting anything you want. You want to find out what it is? Stick around. Hey, my name is Stephanie, and I help women to build confidence, find love within themselves, and manifest their dreams. And here on this channel, I discuss all of that and more. So if that seems like something that you would be interested in, consider subscribing. So my secret little tool to manifesting is none other than a dream jar. What is a dream jar, you might be asking me? Well, I'm going to tell you what it is. I actually heard of this. I got this from a book, and I cannot remember the name of the book, nor can I remember the girl who wrote it. I'm so sorry. Otherwise, I would recommend you to read the book. But it was just a quick little tip inside of this book where she mentioned doing a dream jar for manifesting. I also just recently heard that there's also a reference to like a dream jar in that movie RBF or BFR or BFF, PF Chang, something like that, with the giant or the troll or the giant troll. It's like a Disney movie or something. I don't know. It's a kid's movie, but they mention a dream jar in that movie as well. I've actually never seen the movie, and I didn't know that until I was actually about to make this video. So maybe I need to check the movie out, huh? If you guys know anything about that movie and what the dream jar meant in that movie in their context, leave it in the comments below for me so that I could see if maybe there's a similar concept or idea to it. But nonetheless, dream jars. What is it? How does it work? So basically, how you use it is you get a jar. You can decorate it however you want. You can make it look fancier than this. It doesn't have to, look like this. It cannot be labeled. It doesn't have to be a mason jar. It can be any type of jar, but something like a canister container, something that you can put things in. And what you do is you write on pieces of paper dreams that you have, goals that you have, things that you wish to manifest. So you write them down on a little piece of paper. You fold the paper up. You can roll it up if you want to make it look all cute, tie ribbons on it, whatever you want to do with it. But then you put it inside of the jar. You set this jar maybe next to your bed or somewhere because you want to do this right before you go to sleep, ideally. So you fold up all your dreams, all the stuff that you want to manifest. You put it, you write it down on a piece of paper, fold it up, put it in this here jar or your jar that you're going to make. So you put it in the jar, and every night before you go to bed, you pull out a dream or a wish or a goal or whatever it is that you wrote down, and you read that, and that night, whatever paper you pulled out that night, you're going to visualize it before you go to bed. And each paper, you always put it back into the jar. You can shake it up the next night. You do it all over again. You do it every night until you start to see yourself basically manifesting all the things that you just put in your jar. So the way that this works, or the idea of it, is to help you to visualize the things that you want. And you want to do it right before bed because you're in a more relaxed state. You're kind of, hopefully, as you're visualizing, you're transitioning, falling deeper into your sleep, which kind of helps to put you in more of a mode of creating as far as your visualizations. So when you visualize the things that you put in this jar, you want to make it as vivid and as detailed as possible. I mean, you living in it like you actually already up in the thing, right? Like it's yours, you know it, you have it. So that's how you want to make sure that you visualize. And every night, you just repeat, right? It's an excellent way to kind of raise your vibration and feel good. And even if you don't manifest anything, it just makes you feel good thinking about the things that you want in such a positive way and helping yourself drift off to sleep doing that. So I've actually used this jar with a lot of the ladies in my group fitness classes and the club that I have. If you want to find out more about that, you can go to my website. The link is in the description below, and you can find out more about my club group. But I've used this in my group fitness club, and a lot of the ladies saw awesome results. They were manifesting things like crazy, and it doesn't take long. Like, it's really quick. It's really simple. It's a fun way. You can get super creative with it. And this is probably it's one of the easiest tips that I have when it comes to wanting to create or manifest something. It's a fun way to do it. It's a cutesy way to do it. I mean, this was just like a simple ribbon and a piece of paper, but you can get as creative as you want as far as how you make the jar. You can do like different color pieces of paper in it. Get really craftsy with it to make it fun and to make it something that you want to do every night and that you look forward to doing every night. And do it every night. Pull your paper out, read it, find out what it was for that day, put it back in your jar, dream about it, visualize it, fall asleep, wake up in the morning feeling amazing until the day comes that your manifestations are actually real and tangible and in your life. So, example of something that you can put in your dream jar. Maybe it's a job that you've been wanting. Maybe it's a car that you've been wanting. Maybe it's a vacation that you've been wanting to take. You can put all of that in your jar, take it out, read it, find out what it is. That night, visualize it. So let's say it's the vacation, right? You haven't had a vacation in years and you've just been dying to have a vacation. Put that in your dream jar. When you pull it out, lay in bed at night, close your eyes, and dream and visualize and imagine yourself on that dream vacation. Visualize yourself on the beach or, in the country that you've always wanted to visit. Imagine yourself actually like getting off the plane, checking into the hotel, being excited about seeing new sights and things like that. If you want ideas to kind of help you to visualize and say it's the vacation, right? Look up on the internet pictures of that actual location that you want to go to so that you have more of a vivid image in your mind when it's time for you to visualize. If it's something that you already kind of know what it looks like, feels like, smells like, then you can just use that, right? So if it's a car that you've been wanting, you already know what the car looks like, you can just imagine that car. And so when you do your visualizations, you just picture yourself in the car, driving the car, buying the car, whatever the case may be, but do it as if it's like a movie scene and you're seeing yourself in this movie until you fall asleep. And like I said, then you wake up the next morning, you feel amazing. The next night, you do it all over again. And before you know it, your dreams will come true. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you feel that this video and its content or any other video on my channel would be of value to someone that you know, feel free to share, because we want to spread the love, right? We want each one teach one, each one reach one. And also leave me a comment if you guys decide to do the dream jar. I want to hear all about your manifestations. So if you do the dream jar and you decide to go ahead and try this and something does manifest for you, I want to hear about it. So come back to this video, leave me a comment, let me know all about your manifesting story using your dream jar. I would love to hear it. And also, if you have not already, don't forget, subscribe to the channel. And until the next video, see you when I see you.